So today we're going to be playing Age of History 3. This game just came out a couple hours ago actually. But yeah, I've been waiting for this game for a very long time. I'm a big fan of Age of History 2. Now that Age of History 3 is out, it's exciting. I've played a little bit of it. I've played about an hour of it just to kind of get the hang of things and to be able to present it better for you guys. But it's amazing. It's exactly what I want in a mapping game. Not as complicated as Hoi 4, but also not too simple. And having a lot of features is also something that I look for. And this game has a lot of features, especially compared to Age of History 2. Also, as you can see, back in the box. Not my choice. When I said I couldn't record in here, I meant that I couldn't do mapping videos in here. I can do like these kind of gaming videos or videos where I'm just talking to you, but not the mapping videos, which is annoying. I would much rather it be the other way around, but it's just not that way. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Also, make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new. All the support greatly appreciated. But yeah, we get to choose an era. There's a lot of eras. Korean era, the 30 Years War, World War II, the Great War, World War I, the modern world, which is probably what we're going to be looking at today. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing the modern world. However, if this video does good enough and you guys want to see more Age of History 3 content, we will definitely be doing a lot more. Yeah, here we are, Age of History 3. It's going to be a little bit laggy. I apologize for that. This is a work laptop, not a gaming laptop. Here I am doing games and recording at the same time, so not a good mixture. But we get to choose our country, and when I first started, I played as the United States because, I mean, why not? But I think today we're going to be playing as Germany. Why Germany, you might be asking? Well, it's Germany. Why not? Oh yeah, and the thing that I'm most excited about in this game is accurate population display. 84 million in Germany, 68 million in France. If we go over to China, 1.4 billion. Finally, oh, that's India, but still, they finally have accurate population numbers. It's huge. It may not seem like a big of a deal in Age of History 2, but for me, it's a huge deal. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with Germany. What are we going to be doing here? They do have settings, like, you know, the second game. They have scenarios, AI aggressiveness, which is something that is typically set at a high level in the other games, is actually set at 0 here. I'm going to be putting it at like 15, only because I don't really know what it does. Now, the question is, for this video, do we want to use sandbox mode? Because I feel like I'm not good enough at the game yet to kind of do it normally. So let's just do sandbox mode for this video. And if you guys want to see another video like this, then we can switch it over to normal mode and actually have like a campaign. Speaking of which, this game actually does have a campaign, so I'm excited to check that out for myself, or maybe in the video, depending on, once again, how this video does. Hopefully it does good enough. But let's go ahead and get started as Germany here, and here we are. So there's a lot of things to talk about here. It's no longer a turn-based game. In fact, it's actually kind of like Hoi 4, where you just hit play and time goes on. I've already noticed that it's kind of hard to zoom in with the mouse for some reason. I think that might just be a Mac thing. But yeah, definitely not a fan of recording on the laptop. But for the sandbox mode in this game, it's a lot different than Age of History 2, because now we can actually just give ourselves stuff. So I can give myself a bunch of money, or I can give myself a bunch of manpower, which is a new feature. I can just make armies, you know, pop up wherever I want, which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go over to like Potsdam, and let's just like let's make an infantry unit right here. So we do modern infantry, and then we do mechanized infantry. Let's do a little bit more. There we go, 20 units, just bam, right there. We can move them around. If I hit play, they move. This is exactly the kind of game that I was looking for in Age of History 2. Now, Age of History 2 is a lot simpler than this, a lot less features. And then, you know, when I play Hoi 4, I'm like, too much. My dumb brain can't comprehend Hoi 4. And plus you have to mod it to get all the custom scenarios and all the eras and stuff, so I'm not a big fan of that. This is literally a mixture of Age of History 2 and Hoi 4. It's great. But we can do all kind of buildings and stuff, so what do we want to do? We can let's do some military stuff, because I think you guys know where this is going. So there's barracks. I'm going to put this insuspiciously on the border of Austria, or near the border of Austria, because there are a lot of provinces in this game. Way more than the old one, but we'll put a bunch of barracks down for no particular reason near Austria. You can build castles and stuff. That's more for like the older eras. We'll put some training grounds down. Let's also put them inconspicuously on the border of Austria. Don't suspect a thing, my Austrian friends. Oh, I ran out of money. That's okay, we're in sandbox mode. You know what we do in sandbox mode? We inflate the economy. Also, if you haven't noticed already, there's a nuclear bomb button up here. You can build nukes in this. Of course, you have to have the right technology level, but I'm going to start building nuclear power plants because I want to nuke countries. I need more money, time to artificially inflate the economy once more. 600 gold to build a bomb. Why not? We're going to start constructing our first nuclear bombs. I don't think the world would be okay with this. I don't think Germany's allowed to build nukes. I could be wrong though. I just don't think they are. So I think I built like 4. Of course, it's going to take some time. So let's go ahead and just speed up the world. Looks like I have a bunch of rivals, Russia, Canada. I'm not really sure what the rivals mean, but we have our first atomic bomb built. Austria, prepare yourself. All right, let's go ahead and like send our troops down to the Austrian border. Now, I don't know if terrain is a big impact in this game. It wasn't a thing in the other game, and it is kind of a thing in Hoi 4, so I'm expecting there to be some kind of terrain thing. I haven't dealt with it. I've only played as the US, and I've invaded like Canada and Cuba, but I'm not so sure as if terrain is a factor in this game. There's a terrain map, like you can see the mountains, the Alpine mountains here, but I don't know if it slows down my troops at all. We'll see though. Oh my god, I just spotted Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is not in the first game, or the second game, but still. Anyway, if you want to artificially inflate your manpower in this game, specifically in the sandbox mode, you can do that. If there's nobody living down here, guess what? People are living down here now. That's one of the wonders, joys of sandbox mode. Now, once again, if you guys do want to see just a normal playthrough without sandbox mode, you gotta have this video. This video has to do well enough. The Age of History 2 video that I did a few weeks ago, not good. So it's unlikely that we'll ever see that game ever again, mostly because this game is out, but also because it didn't do so good. Another thing is you get these like little events here. You can like do scenarios and stuff. It's pretty cool. Forming this huge army brings a sense of pride and safety to our people, strengthening our overall national morale and unity. I don't like where this is going. Sounds very World War II-y. But another thing to note here that is also kind of similar to Hoi 4 is that you can have generals. So let's go ahead and put Martz. No, let's not put him. Let's put Justin Klee in. So he's going to rule over our units here. 20,000 fighter jets. Very realistic. Once again, sandbox mode. But we were just pumping out these nuclear bombs. Germany is now a nuclear power. So we have 35,000 troops, 32,000 mechanized infantry, 27,000 tanks, 33,000 bombers, 16,000 infantry units, and 23,000 fighter jets. All right, and I think in this game, it's very different. In fact, I know that it's very different. Belgium, seriously. But like I was saying, the thing that is different about the combat in this game compared to the Age of History 2 game is that you don't actually have to align every single province. I'm a big fan of that because I really hated that in the second game. So we're going to divide our units into 4 here. We're going to slow down time. And now comes the aspect of declaring war on Austria. Oh, they have an alliance with Italy. Oh, that's not good. Let's go ahead and flex on them. Let's nuke Rome. Screw it. Let's go ahead and declare war on Austria. And it's as easy as that. We're at war with them. So they'll more than likely be calling Italy into the war. But for now, let's go ahead and actually, no. Vienna. Hello. Vienna has a nice population of 567,000 people. Not anymore. 369,000 casualties. I like that it's more realistic. Like I said, that was something that I was kind of hoping for, that the population numbers would be a lot better and more realistic. And that's exactly what is happening. And like I said earlier, I've only played this game a little bit. Oh yeah, so we are at war with Italy now, that's fine with me. But I've only played this game a little bit. So there's probably features that I'm missing or, obvious things that I've probably missed. So I do apologize if I do miss any of that stuff. But also, as you can see, if you zoom in enough, so you can see like cities. So there's a city right here. There was a city right there. But now let's actually invade Austria. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send these troops down over here into Imst. And then I'm going to send these troops down into Warl. And as for these guys, we'll send them over. Let's send them in. We'll just send them into Salzburg. And then for these guys, we'll send them over into Wels. Now, I'm skipping a lot of provinces here. And once again, I said that the combat system is completely different compared to Age of History 2. You no longer have to invade every single province. You can invade these larger provinces and get the whole region. So if we invade Imst, we occupy this whole region. It's insane. So if you wanted to zoom out a little bit and take a look at the political map, which I forgot how to do. So you can see that the barred areas are what I have occupied, even though that my troops are only in 3 out of 4 provinces. Sorry, I kicked the table. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to split these guys up. I'm going to send you over to this little area that we missed. But now we want to go ahead and probably just beeline straight towards Vienna because we're in sandbox mode. We can kind of just do that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and also move down to Weissner, and we'll send these guys down over to Villach. Probably not how you pronounce that once again. So yeah, these guys, oh, Italy is here. I didn't account for Italy. We're gonna go ahead and send these guys over to deal with Italy. Italy. Yeah, they're gonna take back that province, which is actually okay. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, they're gonna reclaim that. I'm gonna land here, and I'm also gonna just reclaim what they just reclaimed. Looks like we're gonna have to fight some Italian troops down here. No big deal. How are we doing over here? Looks like we're fighting Austria just outside of Vienna in St. Pölten. We beat Austria. They're surrendered and ran away. Nice. Let's go ahead and send this unit down to this area just in case Italy wants to try to invade us again. And then we're going to grab these units and bring them over toward Lens. And looks like Italy's doing some stuff down here. So let's send these guys down here. And it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm not sure how it works with allies in this game. Where are you guys going? Oh, they got beat. They surrendered. Oh no. We're in need of reinforcements, it appears. Don't worry, I can pull them all out of thin air. I wonder how Italy would feel about 50 tank units coming their way. Let's do it. How many total tanks is that? 50,000 tanks. What you know about 50,000 tanks, Italy? So is that completely unnecessary? Yeah, it is. Have we captured Vienna yet? No, we're still working on that. Let's speed it up a little bit. See if we can grab the city. Yeah, we do. Sweet. So at this point, Austria is looking like a cluster of madness. Did we beat? How did we? Oh no, we lost. It's okay though. The 50,000 tank. Whoa, that's not the game. That was my stupid mouse. Okay, I'm glad that so far I haven't seen the thing in Age of History 2 where your map just goes flying. That happens to me so often. I don't know why. Or I mean, I know why. It's a bug in the game, but so far I haven't found that in this game. Also, what's happening down here? That's 82,000 troops. Man, Italy has hands. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of underestimated them. So my big question is, can I spawn troops in other countries? No. That's actually a good thing. I like that. Also, sorry if you guys hear any like loud booms like that, or I don't even know if that sounded right, but it's almost impossible for that not to happen because I don't have a mic stand. I have my mic on the table, and that just happens when you have mics on tables. Obviously, I don't have my big boomstick in this little tiny box. But yeah, I'm raising one hell of a division over here to get rid of those freaking Italians. 200,000 German units. Sorry, not units, just battalion of 200,000 people. Manpower. That's actually more manpower than the country actually has, which makes no sense at all. It's okay though, we're going. Looks like Austria's trying to retake this area over here. I'm gonna send some troops down to stop them. And then other than that little middle section, which we're cleaning up, what? Once again, that's my mouse. My Mac does not like the mouse that I have. I don't know why. I guess it wants me to use an Apple mouse. No thanks. Oh, but yeah, these little tiny spots in the middle, we'll get those, and then we'll finish off with this area after we finally beat these Italians, after I send 200,000 units down there to deal with them. Looks like we actually won the area, which is nice. How much? Okay, that's not much reinforcement at all. Nice. So we're going to beat them there. They're going to surrender over. We can go ahead and send this unit over here. Actually, no, it looks like Austria has enough people up there to maybe beat us. So we're going to split, send those guys up there, and then we'll send these guys over here. So they're getting reinforcements a little late, but it should be enough to finish off Austria. We'll take that last province, and I think we can force them into surrendering. And, okay, another thing in this game that I haven't shown yet, but is actually really cool, is that you don't have to 100% beat a country to get all the war score. You can like take their capital and half their lands and you get all the war score you want, which is another thing that's kind of similar to Hoi 4. In Age of History 2, you needed to get every single province to get 100% war score, and that's not a thing in this game, which is something that I really enjoy because no one wants to invade all of Russia. But we have taken over all of Austria to this point. Let's see if we can try to get a peace deal. I'm not too sure if we will though. See, we can make demands. Let's see if they accept our demands. So we have a war score of 137. Now we can go ahead and just take as many provinces as we want. We can also, you know, of course, demand reparations. We can do a puppet state, government change, military access, humiliate, which is new. But most of the stuff is all things that were in the other game. And demand religion conversion. Interesting. That's probably something for the older eras because I don't think people do that in the modern era too much anymore. But as for Austria, let's go ahead and just try to take as much as we can. Now, we're not going to be able to get the whole thing because we're at war with Italy. Also, probably not strong enough to take the whole thing. But we'll do something like this, and we're going to go ahead and enforce these demands, and they accept it. Nice. So another thing that I didn't like too much about Age of History 2 is that if you had an ally in the war, they would never ever accept the demands. You would be stuck in these infinite wars that would never end unless you took every single province. Something, I thought France was invading me for a second. But something that was super annoying. France is taking out Belgium. Interesting. Anything happening in the Balkans? Yeah, Croatia took out Montenegro. Looks like the Bahamas and Cuba are at war, and they have a lot of foreign involvement in that. Canada's involved with it. And then there's a little war happening between Eritrea and Ethiopia. But yeah, let's go ahead and just grab these units. Now, there is no like kind of selection tool, not that I know of, that you can use like in Hoi 4, which is fine. But let's send all units up here so we can merge them and then split them more accurately. Now, I don't know if there's too much of a strategy when it comes to how you manage your units. I mean, of course, there actually is. It's a strategical game, but like in terms of like what units you use, like if you want to have, for example, a whole like first line unit, I don't know if that is practical because if you can see these little boxes here, you can see how they line up with each other. So the first unit is like these 5 in the middle or 6 in the middle here, and then you have your flank unit, which is the 2 on the outside. So to me, it kind of looks like they all need to work together, and you can't really have like singular infantry units on their own, which is a lot more simplistic than Hoi 4. And once again, as you guys have known, just deleted a lot of armies. But as you guys know, I like it when it's a lot more simpler, not too complicated like OI4. Call me dumb, sure, fine, it is what it is. I just don't roll like that. This is just a lot simpler for me. 379,000 units, fun. Now we're gonna go after I almost said Czechoslovakia. We're going to go after Czechia. So let's slow down time just a bit. And now we're going to go over to Czechia. Oh, you right click. Okay, so in order to bring up this menu, which is something I've been struggling with, you just right click on the country. Good to know. They already have a negative opinion on us, probably because of what we did to Austria. Let's go ahead and send all the insults. Let's actually make sure they don't have an alliance with anybody yet. They do. They have one with Hungary. Good thing I checked that, because we actually do border Hungary now. Way over here. Nope, wait. Oh yeah, right here. So yeah, always be careful. You never know who has an ally and who doesn't. All right, so we have 90 units here, and it's not as much as I have in Czechia, which doesn't make much sense. Hungary is obviously a stronger country than Czechia is, but I think because we're in sandbox mode, it doesn't matter because I'm that guy. So now let's go over to Czechia. We're gonna go ahead and declare war on them. Just like so. Does that make me, yeah, so it automatically brings Hungary into the war, which is fine. But let's use this new feature called nuclear bomb. 542,000 people here, not anymore. 352 dead. Any little city that I see, I'm dropping a bomb on. Now I only have a few more. I have 3 more, so let's drop them on Hungary instead. Where is Budapest? There it is. Hello, Budapest. How would you like nuclear bomb? Where else can I drop this thing? Basically, targeting any and all population centers. Welcome to modern warfare. Well, let's go ahead and send our units into Hungary. We'll start small over here. And you can kind of see the outline too, as where if you send your troops somewhere, you can see what the whole region they capture is. So by sending my troops to this province and this province, I get this entire region. And of course, the same thing will apply over here to Czechia. Yeah, you can see all of the Sudetenland apparently. We're gonna send these guys, we'll send them over here. And these guys can go up into Blansko. Or maybe that's not how that works. I'm actually not too sure. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So just by doing what I'm doing right now, I'm going to capture all of Czechia should I win. And I think that I probably will because Czechia is a lot weaker. Same thing with Hungary. Also, I dropped nukes on their cities, so not like they're going to be able to do too much. Sweet. So so that's not how it works. Disregard what I said earlier. Sorry, I like to spread misinformation sometimes. Yeah, this is going well. We'll send these guys up north. And as for Hungary, we're going to send these guys just forward. Now, we don't necessarily have to fight off Hungary. You know, our target is Czechia, which we have taken all of Czechia already because spotting in units is very logical. Very good. I recommend it. If you're fighting a war in real life, you know, just spawn in units. But since we just rolled over Czechia like that, I honestly think that we can just go ahead and finish off all of Hungary. I took that very quickly. All right, cool. So we took over Czechia and we also got Hungary. Cool. Let's go ahead and get this peace deal done with. So I think the logical thing to do in this peace treaty is just to take all of Czechia. I don't know if there's a button for doing that. Oh, you can steal people's resources too. Interesting. Oh, these are map modes. Never mind. I'm stupid. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's an option just to take every single province, which is something that was in Age of History 2 and something that I actually did kind of like. No big deal though. We're just going to go ahead and manually go through and click every single province. Oh, we actually don't have enough war score to take all of Czechia. Interesting. That's all right though. We'll take as much as we can and we're going to enforce those demands and confirm, and we take all of that from Czechia. And now our German Empire is looking very nice. Now, I don't know, do we have to go through with Hungary as well? Looks like, no, we don't. Okay, cool. So that was a built-in part of the treaty. I guess I just didn't look at Hungary enough to do that, but I think we all know what we're going after next. Oh, I have negative money, hold on. And for Poland, we're gonna need a little bit more of the big boom boom. We are the largest producer of grain in the world. Hey, nice, good job, Germany. We're also the largest producer of freaking atomic bombs right now. Big boom booms. Oh, we can form the European Union. We can also form the Holy Roman Empire. Doesn't look like we can form the Weimar Republic in this game though. Something that we could do in Age of History 2, of course. But yeah, anyway, let's send like all 200 million of our let's go ahead and combine all 500,000 of our troops together into one big unit. And now we're going to disperse them across the border of Poland. Same thing, once again, I'll come back to you when I'm done with that. All right, so here's my setup for Poland. We got about 6, maybe 5, I can't count, 5 units across the border of Poland. The bigger ones have like 118 on average, and I split this one into 2 so we can have a little bit more of control over central Poland. But as you can see, if we were to invade Poland right now and successfully beat back their armies, we would get all of these provinces from them. You can also see that I'm mass producing nuclear bombs. So I think it's time for Poland to die. Our relations are already at rock bottom, no big deal. Send an insult and then declare war on them. They do have Lithuania as an ally. Not a big deal, though. We don't even border them. I mean, they could be an issue later on, but not right now. And we're going to open this chess match with how I often open chess matches, with nuclear bombs, of course. Goodbye, Warsaw. Goodbye, random city I've never heard of before. Goodbye, other random city I've never heard of before. Poland, where are your people at? Some right here. Here's a nuke for you. Poznan, you get one. Wolsztyn, you get one. Groston, you get one. Yeah, we're just, killing hundreds of thousands of people right now. And oh yeah, Lithuania, didn't forget about you. Where's your capital? There it is. Hello, goodbye. I think Lithuania, no, they're gonna get two. We'll drop two in Lithuania. Let me know in the comments if I just nuked one of your cities. Yeah, but now it's time for the actual conventional warfare, so let's send our troops in. So Poland is having World War II flashbacks. My bad on that one, but it just has to be that way. It's for the content. Sorry. And I'm not expecting too much of a resistance right away because I don't see any of their troops on the map for some reason. So we're just gonna keep going, I guess. I mean, unless I just killed all their troops, which that would be kind of logical. I dropped 8 nuclear bombs. Oh no, here they are. So the Poles have finally showed their face. How many troops they got right here? 10. They're actually kind of focusing on the north here, which is, I find that kind of interesting. We're kind of blitzing right towards Warsaw. You might want to protect that a little bit more than some random northern port. But I'm not going to judge, The faster this war is over with, the better. Mostly because I'm running out of time in this little booth. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's actually a lot of troops. So we're going to have to deal with that. And by that, I mean, we're going to split this guy up, send some reinforcements, put them back together. There we go. We're good. Poland is actually, they're fighting back pretty well in the south. I'm going to split these guys up. We're going to send some over here and send these guys up north to try to chase them down. We're going to send these guys south. We'll actually intercept them. It's only 1 unit. It's okay. And then we will continue our march over here eastward. Oh, that's a lot of troops. All right. We can deal with that, though. We have reinforcements in the surrounding area. They're going to arrive just on time. Perfect. I'm going to split these guys up. I don't want to send too many backwards because we missed this province, but we'll send 13 back. There we go. We actually just have another bomb. Nice. Or I should say we added another bomb to our arsenal. Very cool. Yeah, something I've noticed though, we are definitely missing units sometimes. Not too big of a deal. Let's go ahead and grab Warsaw though. Split these guys up. We'll send some of them here, and then we'll send the rest up north. Down south here. Split these guys up. You guys go grab that, and then we'll send these guys north. Give me Warsaw, please. I will nuke it again if we can't get it. Speaking of nuking, that's a lot of troops. Does that work? All right, we grabbed Warsaw, which means that Poland should be on the brink of surrendering. Oh yeah, and we're just rolling through them now. Nice. I mean, we have all of Poland occupied right now. Yep, they're not fighting back. I guess the nukes kind of wiped them out. All right, and that is Lithuania dealt with. So let's get this peace treaty drawn up. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead and send these demands over, and we get half of Poland. Well, more like a third of Poland. It really wasn't as much as I would have wanted, but here's our German Empire looking pretty good. And yeah, I'm all out of time to record. I gotta go. This game would be a very good live streaming game. I'm not gonna lie, we might have to do one of the live streams over Thanksgiving break. Now, I already have a plan for Thanksgiving break, which is to do a civilization live stream where we finish all the provinces and add a whole bunch of new stuff, because the videos up to that point are already all pre-recorded, which means I can't add any of your guys' suggestions like military bases. That was something I was looking into. Of course, there's no point in doing it now because all the videos are pre-recorded. It's not going to change. It's already done. But anyway, this game, live stream, I think that's a good combo. We might have to do it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you do want to see more Age of History 3 content, make sure to let me know in the comments by letting me know in the comments. But also, you can leave a like on this video, subscribing to the channel. I see all that stuff, sharing this video, all of it super helpful for letting me know that you guys want to see more of this game. I think you guys might be getting this video on a Thursday, which is like a bonus video. But there's a chance that I'm like, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. I'm posting this on Saturday, but I think you guys are seeing this on Thursday. I feel like I can edit this tonight, even though these videos take forever to freaking edit. They take too long. Also, our president just died. Oh no. We replaced him with a guy named Jacob May. Looks like he's from the 1800s. Oh, he was born in 2001. He doesn't look like he's 34. But yeah, once again, this video will most likely be coming out on Thursday, but if for some reason it doesn't, you'll see it on Saturday. But I highly doubt that you see it on Saturday, so ignore everything I'm saying. Goodbye. And of course, thank you to all our super fans. This includes Pablo Sigma Cat, Sermonator, Georgie Badev, Deathstrider X, Arentine, HammerToad45, Connor the Gamer, Poland Country Ball, Nevada Garbage Trucks, and DW Cool Dude. Once again, thank you guys.